Pressitilaisuuteen Veikkausliigan ottelu FC Haka ja SJK:n välillä on päättynyt tulokseen 0-3. And in this press conference we have both of the head coaches here, Stevie Grieve from SJK and Andy Smith from Haka. Off with Stevie, your comments on the match.
Yeah, obviously we got a good start, an early goal, and then that kind of settled us down. I think for both teams it was quite an important game in the context of the league game and trying to push for top. So getting off to such a good start was obviously really pleasing. I think we were good for 15-20 minutes, and then Haka just kind of got a bit of position in terms of forcing us back and putting us under pressure. I think Seju's movement with Mahuta off the left caused us a lot of problems. I don't think we had to defend the middle of the box too often, but there's always the threat that if you can let teams in behind the fullback and let them enter the box, there's a chance of scoring. So we had to shut that off at half time and made some changes up the space. I think we get to 2-0 off their corner. Casper does really well to get out and switch it, and we create the second goal. And then at half time we just spoke about concentration and being mature and disciplined. Haka came out really well. For me, they're the best organised team in the league. They're so strong defensively in the movement of the ball, and how they get the wingers into it is a problem. So obviously when we get the third goal from the set play, it kind of changes the game, because there was a period 5 minutes before it where they were in and around our box in dangerous areas. Managed to see it out and get to 3. So after that point it was kind of just be in defensive shape and try and play in the break a little bit more. But overall, I don't think that, as much as it's a good performance by us, 3-0 was probably harsh. A closer game than the scoreline reflects, but obviously we come on the right side of that.
And Andy, your review on the match, please.
When you concede goals like that, you don't deserve anything. They're a good side, but we've basically handed them yet again goals on a plate, and the momentum, like last week, it just. But we played some good stuff at times, but our decision making in the final third, they are details that interact will cause all the teams problems. But at this moment, our team making was off, but we can't defend like that, and it's just an uphill battle. But the best team won. We were still in the changing room at the start of the game. You cannot concede a goal like that. That's why there's levels to this league. Also, you see the goals that are conceded every week. It's unbelievable, to be honest with you. Just being honest, but look, you cannot concede goals like that and expect to win a football game.
Yes, and Stevie, I have to ask about you were mentioning Haka being organised well and strongly in the league. How exactly did you approach the game, like thinking about that fact?
Depending if a team plays a back 5 or a back 4, we've got different ways of building out. If they press with 2 or if they press with 3, we have different ways to do it. If they go man to man, so we have different kind of shapes and structures and ideas for different opponents. So against this team, you have to get in the inside pockets, and you have to kind of provoke a midfielder to come out to go third man, or hit the striker and come out third man, or play wide to provoke somebody. You always have to get somebody from the middle, because they're so compact, and you can't just go down the side and put it in the box, because they defend the box really well. So we were always trying to provoke somebody to come out to leave the space back, or pull somebody out to go third man. So I thought we did that reasonably well, but doing it as fluently as we probably have done all season. But I think that's credit to Haka, because the spaces that they defend and make it really difficult. Obviously when you're defending against, the wingers are very good at cutting inside and going 1v1, whether it's Seju or Mastakangas side, or Patalidis off the other side, or Lankadok when he's very quick. They're so difficult to contain, so I think we managed to control the ball into the winger dribble inside pretty well. So it's obviously every team causes you different problems, with Haka or Ilves or Hoik or whoever, they cause you different problems. But I think for me, I've watched Haka's kind of in the same game cycle as us, so we watch the majority of their games. And I always have admiration for how well organised they are. It's just, they're such a physical and difficult team to play against normally, and I think we played well. Of course, our game plan was good and the players executed it, but it's such a difficult team to play against. Did I want to go Haka away in the last 6 games? No, I didn't. But we managed to play well. We come away with 3 points, and everybody's happy, and we roll on to the next one.
Andy, obviously, just to touch on the defensive errors and mistakes today, has the situation with injuries and red cards, yellow cards, how has it impacted today's?
Well, it doesn't help. That's normal, you know. But we have Dante's this morning is not fit, and another change, and you know we have people playing out of position. That's what if you have a small squad and players are trying their best, they go in to do a job. They're not naturally in that position, and you could see from the balance was not correct. But they tried their best, and that's all I asked for. But at the end of the day, if you defend like that, it doesn't matter if you're this league or the 7th league, you're going to lose.
What's the secret ingredient to the final matches and obviously to still fight for a European spot next season?
Just go and enjoy the football. Just tomorrow's a new day, and you just have to get on with it. This is a sport where you're going to lose games, and you just got to go and enjoy your game.
And Stevie, obviously, past results have gone greatly your way. Strongly result against SJK last match also. How do you see the team's form and to look at the matches coming up?
I think our recent form without winning BPS, I don't think that we deserve to lose any of the game. We've drawn a lot, I think, against East Ham we lost, but we had like 25 shots. We were in the box for the most of the game. Against the 8th, we should have had 4 goals maybe in the first 25 minutes. So we've played well without getting the results. Obviously, the cup semi-final was a 97th minute equaliser. So again, it's not a win, but it was a very good performance, and that's like we cannot control the result. We control the effort, the application, and our own performance, and we've done that reasonably well. We've played well without getting a result, so we've been consistent in our performance whether we were winning or not winning, as we have been in August. We didn't have a good month, but last week we played really well and we got a last turn. I thought we were a better team for most of the game, to be perfectly honest, but yeah, we've played well, so that's all we can focus on. We don't, of course you want to win all of them, but like Andy said, it's you're going to win games, you're going to lose games. It's just, can you maintain the consistency of your performance and enjoy it? I think our boys are doing that.
I would like to ask you about one of your coaches, Toni Lehtinen, has had a successful career over here at Haka. Has he told you about his time at here?
He speaks so fondly of his time at the club. I think he speaks quite a lot of Popovic when he played here. Has been one of the best players he's ever seen and played with. So he always speaks really really well, and fond memories of his time at the club. So it's nice to have him working with me. He's been a really calming influence for me. I can get quite emotional and agitated sometimes, and he's a calming influence. He's a very good coach on the field, and the detail he puts in on the tactical work and individual work with the players has been great. But he always speaks really highly about his time at Haka, and it helped start off his career when he was a young guy.
Just about coaching pairs, Andy, how has it been to work with Sander over here, and what are you looking to bring in next week in training?
We conduct ourselves professionally, extremely well. I only have one assistant. Teams have 4 or 5. I've just got one. But we work really hard. We don't have analysts and stuff. So we both work hard together. Long days, long nights. But that's what we love. That's the game we're in. So we try to pick each other's brains and do as much work and try to change things if we can. And it's hard work, but it's the business that we're in.
Good. Good luck for next week
Thank you.
for both of you, and thank you for this conference.
Yes.